We don't want to put a lot of money into underwear and then live out Joe's greatest fear of having boxes of underwear in our apartment for years to come, and that's the only Christmas present and birthday present we ever give.
Hey, we're three friends from Australia and New Zealand. This year we decided to start a business in Paris, and we're not letting COVID stop us. We're dreaming big to build an underwear business that inspires bravery. Subscribe to our channel and follow our journey as we daily put on our brave undies and make this thing happen.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Paris. You can see the sun is shining, and I've just gone to my local patisserie to get myself a little treat. I'll show you in a second what it is, to give me some energy to get into sewing today, because that's the plan, to do a big day of sewing.
So throughout this, the last few months of 2020, Janelle has been sewing. She's been testing, trying new things. The thing is, we haven't had the final fabrics or the final patterns as yet, so it's just been trying and testing new things. I guess it's that kind of deal where there's only so much we can do before other things are put in place.
So I have a little rule that if I go and get myself a treat during the day here, and man, living in France, it is just so easy to get yourself a really delicious and not expensive treat. But if I do that, I have a rule that instead of taking the elevator to our apartment, which is on the 6th floor, I take the stairs. So here we go. If you've seen Big Bang Theory, this definitely every time reminds me of that show. There we go. We made it with the goods. So there was a couple of things that were wrong with the pattern I made last time, just a few things I wanted to change. So this morning I've made a new pattern. I'm gonna try cut this up now on the fabric and make this pair of undies and see if it's a little bit better than I like.
I figured out that it's simple for me to cut the fabric and to do the initial sew, which essentially means to put the main three pieces together. However, with underwear, it really needs to be finished with an overlocker stitch. I don't have an overlocker, and also we really want our underwear to be really professional and to be finished perfectly. It would be better to pay a seamstress who has an overlocker and who is a professional in what she does to finish off all of our underwear to make sure that it's the best quality it can be.
I found the email as well from Melanie. She said that it will be €20 for the pattern, which seems like really cheap. So only like 60 for 3, which isn't that expensive. But she said it's because I have already done some work on it. So.
Aww.
And she said, yeah, I was thinking about maybe €20 since the work has already started with Janelle's work.
Oh,
You're welcome.
So as you saw in the last episode, we started working with Aaron, who's this illustrator that we found. He's a friend of a friend here in Paris. It's been awesome working with him. We've got him working, first of all, on a design for our interview undies. This is the design we're going to have around the concept of an interview, and that for us is one of those days in your life where you so need to be brave.
For the interview ones, I think the biggest thing would be, like setting the scene, having a couple of little quirky comments or quirky things in it. Like,
Totally.
Do you have a specific
I think
idea?
the idea, like we were saying, is like something that's sort of intricate enough that's like you keep discovering little bits of it as you look at it more.
I just had an idea. I don't know if it's quite right or not. If we could do something from like an Office episode, like Michael Scott with his interviewing or something like that, could be kind of funny, like a little quote.
Yeah, I think
that'd
it
be
could
cool.
be something that people that enjoy the underwear brand would appreciate. And obviously it can change with each cartoon, but I think female boss would be cool, male interviewee.
Yeah.
Do you want to depict the interviewee as nervous or like ready to go?
I think it's like a mixture of it being humorous, like with the nerves thing, but also like empowering,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah,
that's
sure.
like a tricky thing to balance,
Yeah,
because we want to
It is.
like encourage them to that they are brave in it. I guess humor plays into that to help them to be brave.
Ideally, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a mock, like just sketch / kind of preview of what the whole thing would look like
Yeah.
in pencil.
He's come up with a really cool concept, kind of a scene that depicts different situations, different captions, different things that might happen in an interview setting, and it's super fun, it's different, we love it, so can't wait to show it to you guys in full really soon.
Hello, so it is a Wednesday. Today I have one main task, and that is to try find out how I can get elastic printed. We really want to have Brave and Lucky on the elastic of the underwear that we make. Obviously when we get it done by a manufacturer, then that will be easy, they'll do all of that. But for our first lot, we're going to be doing majority of it ourselves. So today I am on the hunt to figure that out.
We really want to get our Brave and Lucky logo printed along our elastic, and ideally we'd love to have the elastic to be different colours based on the underwear. However, trying to figure out how to do that is a little bit more difficult, and we want to do it ethically. So that's like the big challenge, is to do it in an ethical way, because there's some places that are a lot cheaper but where it's not clear whether it's ethical and it just doesn't feel that great. So we're avoiding those places.
That was semi-successful. I found 2 places in the UK that print elastic, and both of them, it's all done in the UK, so it just gives a much higher chance that it's ethical. I've sent them an email to get some more information about their production, and so hopefully I'll hear back from them soon, and also have reached out to another fabric place that print fabric as well. So all in all, even though I'm a little bit tongue-tied today, it's been successful.
We found a couple in the UK. However, the quotes that we received back are pretty high. So the first one, the lowest price was £900 for elastic. I can't remember the amount of meters. It was lots of meters, but that was the minimum you'd need to order. That's a lot for just one little part of our underwear, so we are trying to think of creative ways around that and what other options we could do. We don't want to put a lot of money into underwear and then live out Joe's greatest fear of having boxes of underwear in our apartment for years to come, and that's the only Christmas present and birthday present we ever give. That's a real problem in fashion, is there's a lot of waste, and we don't want to be part of the problem of creating waste. We only want to be making underwear that is going to sell.
So the newest challenge to rear its head is really this thing around kind of bulk ordering. So as we order fabric and elastic and everything we need to make the underwear, we're finding that the fact that we order in very small quantities, especially to start with and test things out, means that we actually have to pay quite a lot per unit. So every underwear we make will cost more than it would if we bought in bulk, which hopefully will be how we will do it when we are super successful one day. Initially, it makes sense to buy less to be more sustainable and to not waste our own money, but it does mean that our per unit price is high. It's super high.
I looked into packaging. I need to email them. That's what I was going to do today here too. I was going to email them for the prices, but was telling me that if you want to customize your boxes and stuff, it's going to maybe cost up to €2 per box.
We actually had an idea about this.
Yeah, because are you thinking boxes? What do you...
I was thinking of boxes. I was thinking also of the bag, the little.
Oh yeah.
But it's just that I think if people are going to pay this much for it, there's more of an experience when you're opening something.
Box.
Yeah.
As opposed to just you know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
So some of our current thoughts was on brand, because if you have something that can fit in a post thing, it's
like a
much
letter
cheaper.
size.
Letter size.
If it can be posted as a letter format, it would be so much cheaper.
Super awesome. We managed to get our first fabric order with the interview illustration on it done before Christmas, and we're so excited about that, as well as some elastic, just plain white elastic for now. But it's going to be awesome to start getting those first few pairs done. Should arrive with us around the 20th of January, so a few weeks to wait. We're so excited to actually have it in our hands and be able to start actually testing it with a few people, seeing how they like it, how it feels when it's on, and how they like the design as well. So stay tuned for that.
Merry Christmas! I looked at the camera. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Feliz Navidad! Merry Christmas!
Hey guys, we are brave and lucky.
I'm Janelle, this is Joe, and this is Monica.
Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey. Yeah.